All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to twitch.tv/CNMSBL. I am your host, Steven Ryan, and you read it in the title there first, folks. Woodpeckers at Aces, Game 1. We are redoing it. The teams could not come to an agreement. If you were paying attention to last game, there was some controversy that occurred. And there was an argument of whether the balk may have occurred on a hidden ball trick in the 5th inning. Unfortunately, no teams could come to an agreement, and they are going to just replay Game 1 here. They're going to do a best of 3 tonight, Thursday, and Sunday night. Hopefully all of those games will be right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. On the mound for the Aces is number 12, Anthony Stecker. Leading off for the Woodpeckers is DeFazio as he rips one fair down the left field line. Rounding first and heading to second. DeFazio will be in there with a double, and he will get to third. Tony DeFazio. This is still lead off triple for DeFazio. He said keep the eye on him.
Picks up the fucking ball, run.
I want to get on base there. Lead off double. Error. Put him back on third. DeFazio is on third. And up to the plate. That ball is ripped overhead foul. Who's this? That ball misses 1-1 the count. Swung on and miss. Second strike. That ball. Oh, just foul. It was foul, but just foul. We'll do it again, 1 and 2. Who's this up to the plate? Oh, Eric Ricken. All right. Ricken takes that outside. 2 and 2 the count. Said what? He's a homicide detective? Wow. Very impressive. I mean, I'm not going to compare them. Not right now. That ball is lifted high, shallow on the infield, foul territory, gloved by the third baseman for the first out of the inning. I work with the kids that he probably then deals with in the future. That's all I'm going to say. I work at Streamwood Behavioral Health Care Center. It's in Streamwood, Illinois. Yeah, suburbs. Dave Reed up to the plate. Takes that one on the outside. 1-0 on Reed. That ball is high. 1 away, runner on third. 0-0 in this replay of Game 1. Hopefully no hidden ball tricks this time. That ball's pumped in there for strike 1, and the 2-1's the count. I mean, it was controversial. Unfortunately, we did not get the footage, but if my understanding of the rule is correct, that ball is nubbed to the pitcher. Tough play. Throw on to home, and DeFazio will be out at the plate. And Dave Reed reaches first base safely on the fielder's choice. He was going on a tough play by the pitcher. Steckler, what's his name? Stecker. 2 away. Runner on first, and Dave Arnold at the plate. Dave Arnold takes that one for strike 1. Dave Arnold lifts that into center field. The center fielder's under it and squeezes the leather to end the inning. The bats go quiet after the lead-off double. At the end of a half inning, it's the Aces 0 and the Woodpeckers 0. Right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be back right after this. We are back here for the bottom of the first inning. I don't know why I keep messing that up. Up to the plate, number 23, Joe Pantoja. Leading off for the Aces. Takes that one in there for strike 1, and away we go. Orlando Munoz on the mound. Bunt high, pulled back for ball 1. Bunt foul attempt for the second strike of the plate appearance. Pantoja trying to get an advantage. Now he's got the third baseman in. Orlando Munoz has the 1-2 count advantage. On deck for the Aces is Brian Melodic. Orlando Munoz comes set the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will be the first out of the inning here. Orlando Munoz gets him fishing. Melodic comes up to the plate. Looking to get a rally started for the Aces. The first pitch. Pumped on in there for strike 1. Orlando Munoz bringing the gas. Simple. That ball is...
I don't know.
Not sure what he was upset about. I didn't get the right release he wanted. Is he okay? I mean, you couldn't have struck him out on that pitch. It was only the second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 2 pitch. Taken right there for strike 3. And that is 2 away now here in the bottom of the first. And stepping up to the plate for the Aces is number 15. Dan Pedretti. I guess technically Pedretti 0-0 in the series. That ball fouled directly behind us. That might hit my car. Oh, 1 to Pedretti. Munoz has been effective so far. Getting the first 2 batters swinging. That ball stuck at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. And Munoz in total command right now. Just a bit low, but Munoz put it right. But Munoz put it right where he wanted it. Munoz comes at the pitch. That ball just a bit low as well. But he is flirting the line there. The 2-2 pitch. That ball's outside. Now the count runs full.
Hey, you're working out there, oh, come on now.
Orlando Munoz battling. Struck the first two batters out. And has now reached the full limit with Pedretti. The pitch. That ball fouled away. The full limit pitch. Fouled away. It might be my car again.
Working out.
Trying to blow one by him. That ball is ripped. Caught by DeFazio. Great play by the shortstop. And that will end the inning. After one, it's 0-0. We'll be back right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. Be right back. Welcome back to the top of the second. 0-0 ball game. Game one of this championship series between the Aces and the Woodpeckers. As Ozzie Munoz is up to the plate. That ball is lifted high and out at the infield. The second baseman gets under, tracks it, squeezes the leather for the first out of the inning. First pitch swinging, and that is one away here.
Randy.
And stepping up to the plate for the Woodpeckers is number 40, Randy Dunnett. Bumped in there for strike one. Stacker looking to shut the door again. Ball pumped in there for strike two. 0-2 the count. Ball high and outside. 1-2 count.
Hey, you're paddling, Randy.
Dunnett swings and foul taps that behind him. That ball fouled away. Dunnett staying alive here. Stacker appears to be doing a solid job of changing speeds. And getting awkward swings from the Woodpeckers. Dunnett rips that into left field. That's going to split the gap. Dunnett rounding first and heading to second. That ball is all the way to the wall. Dunnett's going to have himself a double.
Good job, Dave. That's huge.
Big time play by Randy Dunnett. And he has a double with one away here.
Offense.
And coming to the plate for the Woodpeckers, Vince Macias. An excellent RBI opportunity at hand. Can give the Woodpeckers a lead. First pitch in there for a strike. Runner going. Pumped in there for strike two. Dunnett takes third. 0-2 count, but a base hit scores the first run of this game. Swung on and missed, and down goes Macias for the second out of the inning.
Hey, Clarky.
And coming to the plate, number 9, Mike Clark. Ball down low for a strike on the lower part of the zone. Clark with an RBI opportunity at hand. Clark swung on a miss for the second strike. Stecker looking to weasel his way out of trouble. And Clark lifts that into foul territory, and there is not a play. And we will do that over. 0-2, the count remains on Clark. Clark rips that to left field. The left fielder's over, and he squeezes the leather to end the inning. The Woodpeckers get a runner on third base, but do not score. And at the end of 1.5, it's the Woodpeckers 0 and the Aces 0. Right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be right back after this short messages. We are back for the bottom of the second inning here in Oakton of Game 1, I guess, again, of the 34-plus Division Championship Series. Leading off for the Aces is number 45, Benji Rodriguez. Orlando Munoz goes back on the mound as he looks to shut the door on the Aces once again. Nothing game. First pitch. Ripped into left field. Left fielder's over. And he can't make the play. It goes to the wall. He throws it in. And Benji Rodriguez has a leadoff double here to start the bottom of the second. Tough play for the left fielder, ranging to his right. Got off to the wrong step, though. And coming to the plate for the Aces, number 26, Julio Medina. That ball's pumped in there for strike 1. Ball low. A 1-1 count on Medina. Nothing ball game. We have the old game footage posted on YouTube. Just recently dropped that information today, but they're gonna run it like it didn't happen. But we're gonna keep the memories there forever. That ball is ripped up the middle for a base hit. Rounding third and being held. Being held up by the third base coach. The Aces have runners at first and third with nobody out. Benji Rodriguez standing on third. And coming to the plate, number 25, Jason Rivero. That ball is pumped in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count.
out there, oh.
Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count on Rivero. As that ball is lifted sky high into left field, Dunnett's under it, squeezes the leather, the runner tags, and that is a strong throw to home. Play at second base. Keeler gloves it and holds on to it. Strong toss from Dunnett. And the Aces have taken a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. And coming to the plate, number 14, Sergio Cemento. That ball is popped up to the shallow infield, gloved by the third baseman for the second out of the inning. Quick second out.
You're not done yet, oh.
And coming to the plate for the Aces, number 8, Adam Mora. That ball is pumped in there for strike one. Stepping off, looking him back. Swung on and miss. 0-2 count in the favor of Orlando Munoz. Pumped in there, strike three, got Mora looking. That was to end the inning, but not before the sacrifice fly gives the Aces the first run of this ballgame. And after two, it's the Aces 1 and the Woodpeckers nothing right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be back right after this. Welcome back to the top of the third inning. 1-0 Aces here in game one of the championship series. Who's up to the plate? Who's up to the plate?
Jesse Zergo.
Okay, thank you. Jesse Zergo. As that ball is lifted into the left field, the left fielder comes in and makes the play. Jesse Zergoza flies out to the left fielder for the first out of the inning. And batting next for the Woodpeckers, number 18, Jack Keeler. Keeler at the bottom of the order, but has been known to lead off from time to time. I think the Woodpeckers want to get that 9th inning leadoff hitter going. Stacker the pitch. Ball just low. Ball pumped to the outside, 2-0 the count. That ball catches the low part of the zone. 2-1 the count to Keeler. Keeler rips that back up the middle, and Keeler is aboard to flip the order. And batting next, the leadoff hitter, Tony DeFazio, who ripped a double his last plate appearance. He said keep the camera on him, so I'm going to do just that. DeFazio looking to extend this rally. One away here. Keeler aboard. He runs well. Excellent RBI opportunity at hand for the Woodpeckers. And yeah, I'm just saying that because Keeler's only standing on first. DeFazio thinks about it, takes it for ball one. DeFazio swinging away, missing. 1-1 the count, one away, top three. 1-0 aces. Here in game one of the championship series. The Woodpeckers have been to 7 straight championship series games, and the aces are the defending champs. DeFazio takes that low, the ball gets away, and Keeler's taking off. That throw down the second. And Keeler is in there safely. And now Fazio going back and forth with some teammates. Fazio, 2-1 count. Pumped in there for strike two. And now the count runs even 2-2. DeFazio had a double his last plate appearance. Passed a while there and got to third. That ball's high and he runs the count full. DeFazio has to be selective here. Got to defend the plate. But getting on base just means this deadly Woodpecker lineup can get going. Time called. And that ball was outside as DeFazio draws the walk. And coming up to the plate for the Woodpeckers is Eric Ricken. And Ozzy Munoz on deck. Fouled away. That ball is a wild, and Keeler and DeFazio will advance a base. 1-1 to Ricken. But now, a base hit here could give the Woodpeckers the lead. 1-1 count. I don't know if they're discussing where they're going to eat after the game, but this is not the best time to do that. That ball is low.
Attaboy, let's go.
2-1 count to Ricken. Back and forth between these two teams. It is going to be a good series, you folks. So hopefully we can bring all three to you. Rickert fouls it off. Ricken puts it at 2-2. Ricken flares that into left field. That's going to get over the third baseman's head, but go foul. Just what the doctor probably ordered there, but just foul. And we will do it again. Ricken battling here. Has an opportunity to give his Woodpeckers the lead. That ball is absolutely ripped into right field. Right fielder's back, gloves it, but both runners are tagging, and Keeler will score, and this game is tied. That ball was tattooed by Ricken, but all it was a sacrifice fly, which is just what they needed. And this game is squared up at 1 apiece, and DeFazio is on third base. And Dave Reed up to the plate. A base hit here will give the Woodpeckers the lead. That ball is ripped into left center field, and the center fielder is going to squeeze the leather on it to end the inning. But not before the sacrifice fly by Ricken scores Keeler. And after 2.5, it's the Woodpeckers 1 and the Aces 1. Right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back right after this. And here we go in the bottom of the third. Coming up for the Aces, leading off for them this inning, number 13, Nick Zavas. It's always fun guessing people's last names. Munoz comes set the pitch. Comes that in there low and away. 1-0. That ball grounded sharply into the gap in left field, and he'll be on for a base hit. Zavas reaches first base on a diving effort play from DeFazio. Couldn't get it. And coming up to the plate for the Aces, number 28, Kevin Curtin. Curtin, a recent follower of the channel. That ball grounded just over the third baseman's glove and into left field for a base hit. And the Aces have their first two runners aboard here in the bottom half of the third inning. And stepping up to the plate is the leadoff hitter, Joe Patolia. Yes, please give him the ball. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a potential pitching change, injury check We will be back. Got to create a new banner for this one. We'll be back after a brief moment. First two runners on, bottom three. I guess not. Everyone was halfway on, then he stepped back on the mound. He's okay.
Hey, oh!
He's gonna go battle. Just when we're gonna pretend to cut to commercial break. Bunt by Patonha. He can't get there. Glove by the third baseman. Good strong toss on over to first. And he is limping on the mound, and that is not a good sign. Got the first out. There will be runners on second and third. Injury timeout. We'll be back after this brief moment. Bottom three. Munoz staying in the game. I too am confused. He needs to make a decision on whether he wants to come out or not. Ball pumped in there for a strike. Ball bounce blocked by Reed. That ball grounded sharply and back up the middle. One run will score. And the coach holds him at third as the Aces regain the lead 2-1. Here in the bottom of the third. And stepping back up to the plate for the Aces is number 15, Dan Pedretti. Ball high. Runner pretend going. That ball is grounded sharply into left field. And that will be the third run of the game for the Aces on the RBI single by Pedretti. And we will have a brief pitching change. Looks like Tony we have a pitching change. He'll get warm. We'll be back right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. Here back in the bottom of the third. Who's on the mound? Juice. Munoz says that ball is ripped foul. That is a loud first strike. Munoz replaces Munoz. That ball is ripped. Scooped by Keeler. Steps on second. Tossed it over to first. And he is called out for a double play. And that will do it for the Aces here in the third. But not before they take a 2-run advantage after 3. It's the Aces 3 and the Woodpeckers 1 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We will be back right after this. And we are back here in the top of the 4th inning. Dave Arnold to lead off for the Woodpeckers as they are chasing 2 runs now. As in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, the Aces got 2 back on an RBI single by Pedretti. And the first pitch, ooh, tried to lay down a bunt. 0-1 on Arnold. Arnold swinging and missing. 0-2. I'll take that low. It's gonna be a 1-2 count. That ball just misses. And it's gonna be 2-2 on Dave Arnold. Fouled away by Arnold. And that ball just misses. And Dave Arnold gets hit. And the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Woodpeckers. And coming to the plate is Ozzy Munoz. That ball is in there high. Runner taking off. That's in there for a strike. Throwing down to second. And he is in there safely. Dave Arnold steals second base. And now there's a conference meeting at the mound. That ball fouled away. Count will even up at 1-2. That made no sense, but we're just gonna let that one slip. That ball is lifted foul. And that ball is swung on a miss for the first out of the inning. And coming to the plate next for the Woodpeckers, number 40, Randy Dunnett. Stacker appears to be, I don't know, wincing in pain. Seems to just be a struggle. Dave Arnold on second. Done it with an RBI chance here. That ball missed. Want to know the count on Dunnett. That ball is stroked into the left center field gap, and that will go to the wall. Dave Arnold rounding third and heading home. Randy Dunnett chugging around second. He rounded that very well, and he will be in there standing. And he is in there standing. Safely with a triple. But the Woodpeckers are within one. And stepping up to the plate is Vincent Macias, who can tie the game with the base hit here. Randy Dunnett got all of that one. He's a ball player's ball player. And defensive substitution. Not sure what they're doing here, but all right. We'll see how that plays out for them. G. Beverly, I am not forming a squad. I have no interest in managing a group of grown men. If you want to try and find 15 to 18 players for your squad, be my guest. But that means you'd have to roll down here. I'll play on the squad. That ball taken low. Because again, I'm usually broadcasting these games. Yeah, Randy Dunnett, man, he's a ball player's ball player. That ball lifted on the foul territory. First baseman over. He's over there. Ooh, tough play. Can't get there. 2-1. I mean, hey, they got ages for pretty much the rest of our lives, Rhett. So we can just join in pretty much at any time. But I would advise that we start playing again. I am trying to orchestrate a deal where this broadcaster does get to match up. That ball is low and away, 3-1 the count, but I think I'm going to wait for the 34 and older division to pursue that opportunity. Vince takes that down low for ball 4. And there's still only one away here in the top of the 4th. 3-2 Aces lead. And coming to the plate, number 26, Mike Clark. Ozzy going to be the courtesy runner for Vince. Two runners on for the Woodpeckers. Stacker looking to get out of this inning unscathed some more. That ball pumped in there. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Toss back on over to first. Nothing doing. That ball is going to be ripped into right field for a base hit, and this ball game is tied. Going from first to third is Ozzy Munoz, and this ball game is tied at 3 apiece. And the Woodpeckers are still up to the plate, have the leading runner in scoring position. Dunnett comes in from third base. And this ball game is tied. Ricken to go pinch courtesy run for Clark. And Juice Munoz steps up to the dish. One away still. And Munoz gets hit. And the bases are loaded for Jack Keeler. Then the top of the order for the Woodpeckers. Coming to the mound is the GM for the Aces. And he's asking for the ball. You want to get off to a good start in this series, so we are going to go have a pitching change before to face Jack Keeler. We will be back right after this brief message. All right, top 4, Jack Keeler. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 0-1 the count on Keeler. New pitcher for the Aces, Adam Mora. And he goes to meet with his catcher. They were trying to see if Lou Malnati's would be open after the game. Keeler, the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. One away here. That ball is high. 1-2 count. That ball grounded, stopped by the pitcher. Gotta go home, but Keeler will beat it out. That will be a force out at home and will be the second out of the inning. As he pinch hitting again. And step up to the plate is DeFazio. Top of the order, DeFazio. Ball bounces in there. 1-0. DeFazio playing a magnificent game so far. That ball ripped. Oh. Heads up, heads up, heads up. DeFazio. 1-1 count. That ball's in there for a strike, too. The pitch. Time called. That ball's going to be grounded, gloved by the shortstop, steps on the bag, and that will do it for the Woodpeckers here in the fourth. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Woodpeckers 3, the Aces 3, right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back right after this. To the bottom of the fourth we go, squared away at 3. Pumped in there for strike 1, and away we go. That ball is low and away. That ball is ripped sharply into left field. And the leadoff hitter for the Aces, number 26, Julio Medina, is on base. Leadoff hitter aboard. Number 25, Jason Rivera. Ball thrown back, nothing doing. Ball's outside. Want to know the count? That ball just misses. That ball rolled slowly. Second baseman Keeler grabs it, fakes the second, but throws the first. Gets the sure out. As he did not have a chance to get the lead runner there. So he'll take the sure out.
Hey, keep battling, Juice.
Coming up to the plate for the Aces, number 14, Sergio Cemento. That ball misses on the inside. 1-0 the count. That ball rolled to the shortstop, gloved by DeFazio, tossed on over to first, tough scoop.
Come on, fast, go. Don't change your shit.
Tough play by DeFazio. Unfortunately, he reached the board. And
Hey,
coming
Juice, let's go now.
up to the plate is number 8, Adam Mora. That ball's pumped in there for strike 1. That ball just misses. Boom. I'm not sure where these are missing.
Keep working.
2-1 the count to Mora. Swung on and missed.
You're not done
Evens
yet,
up,
Juice. Let's go.
evens up the count 2-2. Juice Munoz here trying to battle. Keep this game knotted at 3 apiece. 1 away. That ball is going to be lifted into right field. The right fielder's back. Squeezes the leather on it, pretending to tag. But holds back up at second. Big second out for the Woodpeckers here. And coming up to the plate is number 13,
Hey, you're not done,
Nick
Juice. Let's go now.
Zayas. Nick Zayas. Zayas, who got on base his last plate appearance. And Zayas got hit. So the bases will be loaded. And the leadoff hitter, Joe Pantejo, is on deck. Coming up to the plate is number 28, Kevin Curtin. Curtin with an excellent RBI opportunity at hand here. That ball Outside, 1-0.
Got about through it, Juice. Come on now.
Ball misses inside, 2-0 the count. That ball misses just low.
All the way back, Juice. Come on now.
Pumped in there, strike one. 3-1 the count.
Keep working, Juice.
Ball grounded sharply. Stopped by the third baseman. Tossed to second base. Big out to stop the threat. And the score remains tied at 3. To the 5th we go. The Aces 3, the Woodpeckers 3 right here. Rick in to lead off for the Woodpeckers here in the top of the 5th. Mora. First pitch gets Rick in swinging. Ladies and gentlemen, just a mere 48 hours ago, these two teams were in this pretty much exact similar situation. Bunt by Rickon. Gets Mora to go to his left. Go to his right, actually. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Rickon had a good idea there. Just didn't get it quite over enough. And Dave Reed comes up to the plate. Orlando Munoz waves hi to his mom. Maybe she's watching. That ball's low. Two and 0. That ball's low. 3-0 to Dave Reed. One away here. Top 5. That ball's in there for strike 1. Dave Reed gets him out ahead. And now the count runs full. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and down goes Dave Reed. 2 away here in the top of the 5th, and stepping up to the plate is Dave Arnold. That ball's in there for strike 1. Ball low. 1-1 the count. Ball low, 2-1 to Dave Arnold. First 2 batters have gone down quietly. Ozzy on deck, followed by Randy Dunnett. That ball ripped sharply and foul. And that will even up the count, 2-2 to Dave Arnold. Was looking to just keep the inning alive. He got the rally started last inning. Dave Arnold goes down swinging for the 3rd out of the inning. To the bottom of the 5th we go. It's the Woodpeckers 3 and the Aces 3 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. To the bottom of the fifth we go. Top of the order for the Aces. Joe Pantoja leading off. Juice Munoz comes set, fires away. That is just low for ball one here in the bottom of the fifth. Swung on and miss. One. That ball's in there, strike two. And Munoz has the advantage here on the leadoff hitter. That ball low. Gives me vibes of Colton Wong. Currently playing for the Brewers, but former Cardinal. That ball's going to be lifted into left field. Done it. It is in. Squeezes the leather. That one definitely nearly slipped out. But it's an out. And that is one away here. And coming up next for the Aces, number 4, Brian Loddick. Batting second in tonight's lineup. That ball is low. That ball's in there for a strike. And the count evens up at 1 apiece. That ball is ripped into left field for a base hit. And Brian Loddick is aboard with a single. One away here. And next up is Dan Pedretti. Runner taking off, in there for a strike. Ball down. Keeler can't hold on to it. And the Aces have a runner in scoring position. That was the first strike, though, on Pedretti. Hicks in there, 1-1. Munoz looking him back. Ball's low, 2-1. 2-1 to Pedretti. Two one. Ball misses inside. 3-1 the count. That ball grounded sharply into left field for a base hit. And Toja is going to have to stop at third. And there will be runners on the corners for the Aces. And it's going to the plate number 45, Benji Rodriguez.
Go.
Takes that one in there for a ball.
They keep battling juice.
Ball high, 2-0.
Hi, juice. Oh, no, not you.
Swung on, 2-1 to Benji Rodriguez. That ball is ripped into left field and gonna be foul. And that is the second strike of the at-bat. That ball low and the count runs full.
Work out there, juice.
3-2 the count. Juice Munoz trying to get himself out of a jam here. Steps off, looks him back. And nothing doing. That ball is lifted high up on the shallow part of the infield. Munoz gloves it. And that is a big second out for the Woodpeckers here, as they were being threatened. And now there's 2 away. Going up next for the Aces is number 26, Julio Medina. That ball misses. 1-0. To Medina. One 0 count to Medina. Out of the way. Another ball to fetch. That ball misses. 2-1. Ball low, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And coming up to the plate for the Aces is number 25, Jason Rivero.
Hey, you got a pair out there. Go, juice. Go, Juice. You got him.
Ball first pitch.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Blue. Give us some love here. Ball's low. Bases full of aces. Kind of rhymes. And that is ball 4, and the aces will drive in another. And there's going to be a meeting on the mound here. The Woodpeckers cannot afford to let this one get too much out of hand. After the brief exchange, they're going to give Munoz the chance here. Munoz wants to get the third and final out here. And coming up to the plate, number 14, Sergio Cemento. And that was a ball in. 1-0. The ball's low. And DeFazio coming to talk to Juice. As we are set upon here to hit the midnight hour. Late start today in Bensenville, unfortunately. The first game went very long. Then the debacle. That ball is high, 3-0. That's in there for a strike. Swung on and missed. And Juice Munoz has gotten it back to a full count. That ball might roll back fair. Oh! That ball nearly rolled back fair. You couldn't make that kind of nonsense up. That ball had some crazy top spin. Full count pitch. Runners are going. That ball is fouled straight back onto the other field. Full count, bases full of aces. Woodpeckers want to keep this to within 1. Munoz steps off the mound, looks the runner back. No one's there though, so no need to run anywhere. Runners are going. That ball is going to be grounded sharply in the hole, gloved by the third baseman. Tossed it over to first. He's going to be safe as 2 more runs will score. And the Aces extend their lead 6-3. And Juice Munoz is done for the evening. Here we go. We'll be back after this brief break. Aces have taken the lead 6-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. We are back after the pitching change. New pitcher for the Woodpeckers, number 34. I'll get a name for you in a second. That ball's fouled away. 0-1 on Mora. That ball fouled away. That ball misses. That ball ripped sharply and caught by DeFazio. Great diving effort to make the catch to end the inning. After 5, it's the Aces 6 and the Woodpeckers 3 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back right after this. Top 6, ladies and gentlemen. 6 outs remaining for the Woodpeckers. Oscar Munoz steps up to the dish. Strike down the pipe. The ball bounced up in there. That ball played off the pitcher's glove, grabbed by the second baseman, stumbles, and he will not be able to get Ozzy as Randy Dunnett is coming up to the plate. Dunnett had a standing triple his last plate appearance. That ball ripped sharply into left field by Randy Dunnett, and the Woodpeckers have their first 2 batters on. They aren't going quietly, folks. And Vincent Macias comes up to the plate. Ball ripped to the second baseman, glove tossed onto short, back over to first. Double play. And a double play by the Aces. Now they have 2 outs, and it's up to Mike Clark, the very important runner standing on third base.
Hey, Clark, hey. Clarky.
Ball's in there for a strike. on the dirt. That ball lifted into foul territory. First baseman over. And can't get it. One to Clark. That ball skied high, and it will get out of play. We'll do it again. Sorry, we won't do it again. That'll be a second strike. On Clark. That ball is gonna just get foul. Clark battling. That ball is low. 2-2 the count. Swung on and missed, and Clark goes down swinging to end the inning. After 5.5, it's the Aces 6 and the Woodpeckers 3 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back right after this. Leading off for the Aces, number 13, Nick Zayas. Jim Janish on the mound for the Woodpeckers. First pitch is in there, swinging and a missing, strike one. 0-1 the count. That ball lifted into shallow left field, and it is going to fall in for a base hit. Get past Dunnan, rounding first hard, but going back is Zayas. And the first runner is aboard here in the bottom of the 6th. And coming to the plate for the Aces, number 28, Kevin Curtin. That ball is in there for a strike. That ball ripped into right field. It is fair. And the runners will only advance 90 feet. And on the base hit by Kevin Curtin. Ripped that just past the first baseman. And coming to the plate is the top of the order, Joe Pantao. That ball bunted and bounces foul for the first strike of the at-bat. First two runners aboard. Ball bunted and going foul. And that is the second strike. And now I'm curious to see what he does here. Ball missed just outside. 1-2. Ball just misses. 2-2. Fouled away by Mateo. And it's still 2-2. Fouled away. Nobody out. 2 on. Ball ripped sharply back up the middle. And he is holding them. Third base coach holds up the runner rounding third. Did not want to test Dave Arnold's arm. And coming up to the plate is number 4, Brian Blodek. Ball skied foul for the first strike of the plate appearance. Brian Blodek had a base hit earlier. He drove in one, scored one. Ball low.
Hey, Big Jim, come on now.
Would have won the count. Ball ripped into right field. Right field is under it, gloves it. Runner tagging, and there's going to be a play at the plate. Got it! And he threw him out at home! Beautiful throw by the right fielder. Eric Ricken absolutely tossed the dime home. And now there is 2 away. Ball low. Pedretti steps up to the plate. Pedretti lifts that high into center field. Dave Arnold's under it, squeezes it. And that will do it for the Aces here in the 6th. To the 7th we go. It's the Aces 6 and the Woodpeckers 3. right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back right after this. To the top of the seventh we go. Strike one taken. As we are set. That ball's in there for strike two. 0-2 the count. That ball just misses. 1-2. That ball is ripped into right field.
Yes,
Rounding,
I see you, baby.
rounding first and heading to second.
On base, yes.
Jesse Zaragoza piecing one down the line. And the Woodpeckers are in business here. And coming to the plate for the Woodpeckers is Jack Keeler.
Jose Lima. Oh, Jose, show your face.
Oh, pumped in there, strike one.
Show your face, Jose Lima.
Oh.
Jack.
0-1, Jack Keeler. Ball ripped into right field. Right fielder can't get there. When the Woodpeckers have runners at first and third, nobody out.
Show your face, Jose Lima. Let's go.
Coming up to the plate, the lead-off hitter, Tony DeFazio.
Go, boss.
What? Sorry, that one blew right by me. That's a good one, though. All right, Tony DeFazio. Taking the ball low.
Boss.
Can barely see the number 12 on his jersey with all the dirt from all the diving plays he's made. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Now the ball low. 2-1 the count. Outfielders playing very deep. Ball ripped to the second shortstop, tossed on to second, back over to first, and DeFazio beats it out. Only one away here. Woodpeckers get a run back and trail 6-4. Good hustle by DeFazio.
Come on, E. Come on, E.
And coming up to the plate is Eric Ricken.
Battle up there, E.
That ball's gonna flare into left field, and it's gonna be in for a base hit. Rounding second hard, and DeFazio goes back. A bloop single puts the tying runner on base. Only one away, And Dave Arnold steps up to the plate. Actually, it's not Dave Arnold. It's Dave Reed, followed by Dave Arnold. They do go righty, lefty, righty, lefty to begin the lineup. Subbing in for Rickon, James Nash. As a ball to the gap here will definitely tie this game. Dave Reed, check swings, went.
Hey, Dave Reed.
0-1. Dave Reed grounds one to third, stopped by the third baseman, steps on third, tosses over to first, rough scoop,
That's what we come to expect.
but James Nash rounding third and heading home. He will score, and the tying runner is in scoring position. Absolute chaos on the paths. Ground ball to the shortstop, flipped him on over to second, got the force out. Wild throw. I'm sorry. An absolute rip to the third baseman. He stepped on the bag that got the lead runner. James Nash speeding around second. Fully aware, hitting third. And he scored, cutting this Aces lead to 1. And look what we have here, folks. The exact same score as last game. One mirrored in controversy. But it's up to Dave Arnold here with 2 away.
You let the fans know.
Yes. The turtle helmet is on for the courtesy runner DeFazio as he heads on out to second, representing the tying run. A base hit by Dave Arnold figures you have to score him here. Just a base knock. 2 away. Something's got to give here. Dave Arnold takes that for strike 1.
Hey, Dave Arnold.
Dave Arnold takes that high. 1-1 the count. Dave has a chance to tie this one up. Dave Arnold takes that low. 2-1.
You're battling up there, Dave Arnold.
Followed by Ozzie Munoz. As there's going to be another congregation at the mound. No. All right, set to go 2-1 to Dave Arnold. The ball's low. 3-1 the count to Arnold. That ball skied high. The catcher is under it and can't make the play. And that will run the count full. And now the Woodpeckers are down to their final strike.
Hey, Dave Arnold.
Full count, Dave Arnold. Adam Mora hanging on by the bare skin of his teeth. Nursing a 1-run lead. And that is ball 4 to Dave Arnold. And it's up to Ozzy Munoz.
Hey, Ozzy. Patience up there.
First pitch low. That ball skied into center field. The center field under it squeezes the leather, and that will do it here in Oakton. The final score, the Aces 6, the Woodpeckers 5. The Aces take a Game 1 lead. Game 2 will be Thursday, probably here in Oakton. Hopefully we'll be bringing that to you right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We appreciate you all. Have a good night.